Hey guys, what's going on? While I have some time today here, I thought I'd talk about some of the gear I've been using. So here we go. Here's my pack. I'm using Mountain Laurel Designs. It's the Exodus 55 liter. It weighs about 19.5 ounces. It's super light. It's a frameless pack. There's not much to it. It's an XL. I don't have anything to go on. It's the first through hiking pack I've ever owned. I love it so far. It fits me fantastic. I haven't had any trouble with abrasions or anything. None whatsoever. I rigged up a little bottle. I stole this idea from, I hope I get it right, Outdoor Adventures. He's over in the Adirondacks, does some YouTube videos. Stole that from him. It's got like a little ring here, a little string with a clip, and then it bungees on. So I can put my electrolytes in here. So I have a little bottle right here on my strap. But then the other thing, I got these side pockets. And I'm sure some of you guys were cringing earlier when you saw my cooking pot and my coffee cup. But they actually both fit right in the side pockets. Whoop, whoop, whoop. So they literally take up zero room in this pack. And then my water bottles with my Sawyer. I'm using this Sawyer Micro. And it's been interesting so far because I've been listening to other hikers debating between the, or I've been using the mini. There's the regular, the micro, and the mini. I'm using the mini. I have two minis. I have one I'm using, I have a backup one. I haven't heard anyone say anything about the mini yet, but we'll see. So far, I like it. But anyway, my water bottles sit right in the side, down in the cup. So that's how I have 2 liters of my water, and then my extra little 12-ounce. And I have the little lightweight Sawyer bag if I need extra water, which I brought that first day when the heat was crazy. One little tip though, and I got this from Darwin out there, Darwin on the trail. Shout out to Darwin. I totally stole this. If you get one of these little sport tip bottles, caps with the little dripping water, one of these jobbers. That fits right on this, so you can flush your filters out without having to use the little syringe setup that comes with it. So that was a nice little tip that I stole from Darwin on the trail. So there's a couple. I stole this from the guy in the Adirondacks. I forget your name right now, guy. I'm so sorry. And then I stole that from Darwin. So anyway. How is this waterproof? I have a pack liner, and my pack liner is just a contractor bag. Boom. But what I did was I trimmed it to fit my pack, and then some of you guys know I used to have a cookie business, and I still have my heat sealers from my cookie business. So I heat sealed the side here, and then I backed it up, reinforced it with packing tape. So I just kind of like resized my bag, and then that fits down inside this, and then all my stuff that I need to keep dry goes down in my pack liner. If any of you hikers out there need me to make a custom pack liner for you, fit to your pack, come on over to my place in Benson, $49.95 all day long. So anyway, that's my pack. I got my trekking poles. And these actually, I have these little gear ties here. I'm going to talk about these in a second. But these actually clip on, and I can clip, and my poles kind of just hang right on the back of my pack. And I'm a big fan of the big bulk carry net. I can put all kinds of stuff in there, my food for the day or whatever, and have that in there. So that's my pack setup I'm using right now. All right, so far so good. Love it. Trekking poles I borrowed from Trevor, my friend Trevor. Shout out to Trevor. And then I have these little things which I kind of came up with on my own. Actually, I'll take the yellow one off. I actually found this snowboarding last year. I saw it in the snow. You know, I always you keep an eye out when you go down. You see interesting things. People drop things, and I've found all kinds of stuff over the years. And I usually return stuff to lost and found. You know, keys and phones. And I actually found a phone snowboarding instructor one time on Bonanza, Pico, and it was the boyfriend of the woman I was giving the lesson to. And I picked it up, and she goes, "Oh gosh, that looks like my boyfriend's phone." I'm like, "Oh, you know," and we didn't think anything of it. And then the boyfriend showed up at the end of the lesson. He's like, "I lost my phone, oh my God." And there I had it right there. But anyway, so I found this in the snow, and I put it in my pocket, and I kind of forgot about it. They're super light. They're rigid. Like you can, you know, it's rigid, right? So you can do all kinds of things. You can make little branches, wrap around your pole. You can hang socks on them. You can wrap it around your pole. I actually use it. I'll wrap my phone around it. They twist, like Night Eyes makes them. Then I can wrap this around my pole, and I actually have like a little selfie stick I can do. I'm using to stretch with. I probably don't need 2 of them. I might get rid of 1 of them. But these gear ties, these Night Eyes gear ties, you can do all kinds of stuff with these. These are really helpful. So I have those. And then my footwear. One more thing. Here's the footwear I'm wearing. I went with the Ultra Trail Runners. We'll see how they go. I mean, it's been wet, so they've been soaked. I've been getting them wet, drying them out. They dry out quick, which has been great. I was really worried about my feet so far, and my feet haven't been the issue at all. I've had other issues. So these have treated me well. Now, I've gone with another trick that I stole from Darwin. The liner sock. I got these Cool Max liner socks, and then I wear them under my Darn Tough socks, and no blisters, totally comfortable. That's absolutely the way to go. I have 2 sets of these. I have 2 sets of the Cool Max. I have another pair of Darn Tough, but they're lower cut, but basically 2 sets. And then I'm a big fan of the gaiter. I bought these gaiters. I didn't get the Dirty Girl gaiters that fit the Ultras, because I'm not a big fan of the Velcro. That just seems like something that's going to get filled with mud for me. So I bought these gaiters that fit down over and buckle underneath. And these things are fantastic. Eric, you were wrong. Gaiters are the bomb, because these keep all the mud and everything out of my foot. Stones, sticks, trees, anything, it all just, my socks stay clean, my feet stay clean. I'm kind of clumsy, you know, get my ankles all dirty. All that stuff stays out. And I've also found that the water that runs down your leg when you're sweating, it kind of collects at the top right here, and it doesn't run down right into your socks and soak your socks. They're sweating and they're wet enough already, but it keeps the water kind of out of it best you can. And I'm a big fan of the gaiter setup. So that's kind of my lightweight footwear setup that I've been using so far. As for the rest of my gear, my sleeping bags, it's a cheap one I bought. I'm a little embarrassed to even say the brand name. A La Fuma, French company. It's fine. It's a little small for me. It's warm enough. It's just a little small for me. And my AirPad, I have an AirPad. I'm having a hard time sleeping on the AirPad. It's just, I find it hard to sleep on the hard ground. So I'm still working on that. I kind of wish I brought a blow-up pillow. I've been using my clothes bag as a pillow. Yeah, that's I did my stove review, so there's kind of a rundown on the other gear I've been using. All right, so shout out to Darwin out there for giving me those great tips, because they worked. All right, bye.